we go, Mr. Toad's wild ride back up the hill. It is straight up all the way. And our first stoplight, actually our only stoplight. There goes a gentleman across the street. It's actually really pretty up here. Windshield wiper there. This is Black Hawk, Colorado, and it is all casinos. We've already passed all the big casinos, but Central City is the next city up, and I live in a townhouse at the very top. So right now we're at 8,000 feet. We're at 8,000 feet, and we are going to climb. We're going to go straight up, and when we get to my house, we'll be at 9,000 feet. So I'll show you how long it takes to get from 8,000 feet to 9,000 feet. And it's not very long. But the road, I just came down this road not too long ago. Oh, Mr. Please don't. Thank you. You have to keep momentum. If you get stopped, you literally will slide backwards. And I've done it, and I've pretty much slid every single way you can slide on a road going just straight or in the canyon where I just came from, because I headed off to work this morning and I knew it would be a mistake. Not so much because it's snowing or the roads aren't very, very good, but because getting back up here, going downhill is not so bad, but going uphill, people don't think about that. When you're sliding down a hill, you're like, oh wow, but you are looking forward and you can kind of see what's in front of you and where you're going. So even when you're sliding, it's not necessarily so scary. But when you stop and you think you're on a flat road, for instance in the canyon, and let's say someone spins out in front of you, and several people did while I was in the canyon a little bit ago, and you just stop, and then your car starts sliding into the mountains sideways, and you're like, oh my goodness. And then when you're going up and someone stops or they slide off and the traffic backs up, for instance, we're going straight up here, guys, straight up, and you get stopped, and we're not even going, vertically yet, or we're not even going straight up yet. This is what you're seeing is gradual. But anyway, when you get stopped in this situation, like here is a stop sign, and this looks fairly flat. It's not. I've stopped here 1,000 times, and I'm gonna just kind of go straight on through, because here we go. All right, I'm locking us in to four-wheel drive, and I have an all-wheel drive vehicle, but if you don't lock it in, you'll have problems. So anyway, when you get stuck, like if someone to stop right here for me, it would be very difficult to get started again. But if I'm stopping and then there's, the car will literally start to slide to the side, it will slide backwards. Doesn't matter if it's in gear, it will slide. Doesn't matter if you have your foot on the brake, it will slide. So right now, I am going to shift down a bit, and I'm just going to stay on my accelerator. And right now, I'm going to give it a little gas, because if you don't give it enough gas, you're screwed, because it's just the way it is. I've done it before, and I say this because I've driven this road many, many times. And here we go, in a big slide. Don't let off, don't let off. That's the biggest mistake you'll make when driving in these conditions. Generally, people won't drive in these severe conditions like this road. You'll let off a little bit when you feel the slide, and then hit the accelerator once again, if you can. So, as I said, we're going straight up, so camera's not necessarily going to stay at this point, so hang on. Okay, I've got it kind of tucked in. I have one of those camera things that you put the camera in the holder. But right now, you can feel this. You can feel it in your chest going up. But this doesn't look like there's a whole lot of snow, and it's not, you know, so dangerous or whatever. Trust me, it is 8 degrees out here. Okay, we are in Central City, Colorado. We're going up to the townhomes up there. I live at the very, very top townhome, and it is not for the weak at heart. Even in the summer, and when the roads are dry, it's a bit intimidating. It is beautiful up here, though, guys. I mean, if you're inside and you're watching the snow come down and you're seeing total whiteout, it's incredible. Okay, so we are getting